Welcome back to Skyview High School. We're here at halftime. Salem Hills 14-7. They lead. They will get the ball to start the second half. Hopefully, it will hold in there, the broadcast, the rest of the half. We'll see how it goes. As a lot of things are not going the way of the Bobcats tonight. So with the Bobcats are on the field, Salem Hills on the field as well, as the Bobcats get ready. We've got some scores around the region of games going on. We'll get to those here if I can find them again. These brought to you by Preston Watts Collision and Glass. Ridgeline 20, Bonneville nothing. That was at the half. Logan 17, Hillcrest 14. That's, I believe, at the half, the last score we had. And Mountain Crest is at Hurricane. That Logan game was at Hillcrest as well. Mountain Crest leading 27-14 at the half over Hurricane. And Bear River at the half was leading Cedar Valley Cedar Valley leading 17-14 at the half. And one last score, Green Canyon 21. They are at Hunter. Hunter is nothing. So that's your score updates brought to you by Preston Watts Collision and Glass. One thing that needs to happen for the Bobcats if they want to come out with a victory is, like Coach Alders talked about in the pregame, each team only has 11 guys on the field. They both have it. Skyview needs to execute. A lot of penalties, and they just need to make some tackles. There was plenty of times that they had an opportunity to do something. As Skyview gets the kick away, and it's going to go out of bounds. So that's not the way you want to start the half.
A lot of little mistakes, a lot of first game jitters, I guess, but they're working through it. We're working through it. 7 against the team that beat them last year. Man, they got to be feeling pretty good right now. But for that Skyview defense, it's time to buckle down, make another play. Jace Lillywhite in that first half had an interception. They weren't able to get anything out of it, but if the defense can force another turnover here, that'd be pretty big for Skyview.
Yeah, Skyview beat them 44-20 last year in Salem. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line after the penalty. Nilsson under center. I think that's only the second time all night that he's been under center. They hand it off up the middle, and he gained about 4 yards from the 35 to the 39.
Yeah, not a lot there for the Salem Hills offense. I'll tell you what, number 14, Ollie Collins, and 54, Mikey Stewart, both getting in there to make the play for the Bobcat defense. Four hard-fought yards there by Salem Hills.
So second down, 6 yards to go from their own 39, just underway here in the second half. Salem Hills leads, Nilsson under center again. It's going to be a pitch to the left. Skyview read it. Nice move by the running back. It breaks a couple of tackles, and he gets maybe 2 yards as he got across the 39 to the 41, so 2 yards.
Man, Tate Allred took I'm going to say a 2-3 yard loss and turned it into a 2-yard gain. That was good hard running there by the Salem Hills running back.
Yeah, Skyview, they're flying to the football. They're just not settling down and making the tackle. They're over pursuing sometimes, it looks like tonight.
Yeah, they're like you said, John, they're making the play but not finishing the play.
So a big 3rd down and 4 here from the 41. They need to get to the 45. 14-7. Under center again is Nilsson, and a whistle comes out, and the official's going to say
they're sending Nelson off the field.
Well, that's,
I'm guessing, blood on his jersey or something, or blood on his hand or something. I'm not sure. I didn't see a helmet come off.
No, it definitely didn't, because he handed the ball off.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be anything that way.
Well, and I saw the backup quarterback for Salem run and put his helmet on.
Well, if Nilsson has to come out, that's big because it's 3rd down. If you're Salem Hills, do you call a timeout here.
Yeah, Ryder Hales is going to come in
Well,
at quarterback. I mean,
Rex,
from what I can
the
see.
official already reset it. This should be close to a delay of game. They're running a lot of clock here.
Yeah,
But I guess they reset it.
different quarterback.
So, yeah, on 3rd and 4, I'm not sure why Nilsson had to come out, but the umpire called him out.
Well, he's
So they turn around, the backup quarterback, he's going to roll out. He's just going to run with it. Now he throws, and incomplete, and a big hit laid right in the kidneys. That's got to sting a little bit. Big hit there by Ollie Collins. Yeah, he made that receiver pay, and, I mean, it wasn't even close to a completion, but gosh, right in the kidneys, that's got to hurt.
I stared through the binoculars at Jetty Nilsson that entire time. John, nobody came over from the staff. No one. I mean, he just stood on the sideline there. Now he is taking his helmet off now. Oh, you know what, John? All right, looking through the binos, he is just shoving tissues up in his nose. He must have a bloody nose.
So the snap back on the punt, they get it away. I lost it in the lights. It's going to be shanked off to the left side. It had some distance, but not the best punt, but it does flip the field. We'll see where it went out of bounds near the 30-yard line of Skyview. They're going to mark it right at the 30, so a good punt. So with 9:49, Skyview will take over at their own 30. They trail 14-7. So let's see what Jack Clark and the offense can do after that halftime adjustment as they're coming in here. Hey, I think we've almost made it 2 possessions.
While being on the air, that's great.
2 receivers to each side for Clark. He's got a running back in the backfield. He's going to hand it off. That's Stokes. Stokes just keeps those feet churning. I'll tell you what, Cole Stokes, Tanner Stokes, and now Xander Stokes.
Football family right there.
Yeah, Cody and Tasha should be proud. I'm sure they are. Their kids, they just never go down on first contact. So about 4 yards on that run for Stokes. 2nd down and 6. Handoff to Stokes again to the right side. He finds a seam. He's about a yard shy. Pushes the pile forward.
He fought for that. He got it.
I think he did too.
Yeah, they're moving the chains. What a fight by Xander Stokes. That wasn't a corner tackling him either. I mean, that was the defensive lineman that he decided to push forward. And here comes that tempo we talked about with Coach Alder.
1st and 10 from the 40. Clark yells out to the line. Now he sends Stokes out of the backfield. So he's back to pass on 1st down. He throws. He's got the man out there. It's caught. No, incomplete. It came out.
Another catch and hit the ground.
I can't tell the receiver out there.
It's 18. It's Cooper Karen.
Almost pulled it in. I thought he did.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen a couple of them where Jack Clark has actually put that ball right on the money, and then as the receivers are giving everything they got, they hit the ground and lose it.
So 2nd down and 10. Bobcats need to find Guthrie again. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Clark. He does hand off to Stokes, and he goes up the middle for about 4. We'll see where they mark him down.
A little ground and pound there working for the Bobcats. 4 or 5 yards last few carries.
We'll give him 3 that time. So 3rd and 7. Clark takes it. He does hand off to Stokes up the middle, fighting for the 1st down. He's close. As he kept fighting, he got 6. He needed 7. So it's going to be shy of the 1st. It's going to be 4th and 1. Skyview lines up there at the 49. They trail 14-7 with 8:10 here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, they brought another tight end in, and Lily White, another running back in Dylan Bird.
So Clark in shotgun. They take it, hand off to Bird, 1st down. He's across the 50. And then he's pushed back. He got to about the 48 of Salem Hills and then pushed back. Good hard run by Dylan Bird. 3 yards in the 1st.
Yeah, you love that when you see a tight end come in on 4th down, and it's just, hey, you know what we're doing. We're going to play some smash mouth football here.
7th play of the drive for the Bobcats in Salem Hills territory. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats at the 47. Fake the handoff. Clark back to pass. He's got a man open, and it is tipped away by the safety. Whoa, that was possibly a touchdown. Give a lot of credit I think that was Peyton Higginson that came over and knocked that away at the last second.
Yeah, and the receiver there for the Bobcats, Zach Oxborough, he had his head turned kind of the wrong way, and then I thought that tip was going to actually lead it to him, but a good play there by Higginson.
So 7:33 in the third, 14-7. Skyview trails, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Shotgun for Clark at the 47 of Salem Hills. Turns, hands off, he's got some room. And nice open field tackle there. As Dylan Bird had a lot of room, he cut it outside to the 41. It looked like he was going to gain a lot more, but then good recognition by the defense. So about, is that 5? I'd give him 5 yards on that one. They say 6, so we'll give him 6. 3rd and 4. 9th play of the drive for the Bobcats. Clark looks to the sideline. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left, off the left hash. Shotgun formation. Turn around, fake the handoff. Clark, inside pass. There was no room there.
It was another pass that probably should have been caught. I'm not saying it's an easy catch, but it did hit Oxborough right in the hands again. That's a bang play right through the window. And here goes Skyview again on 4th. 4th and 4 at the 41. Clark, empty backfield, takes a snap, he rolls left, he throws, complete for the first down across the 35 to the 34. Who was that? What a pass by Clark as he sidearmed it. Pretty sure that's Lincoln Ballard.
That's a Mahomes pass as he's rolling out, as he just kind of slinged it with the sidearm.
Yeah, that was Ballard with the catch there. Nice hands catch, moving the chains.
7 yards for the first. 1st and 10, empty backfield. 11th play of the drive coming up. 6:35 in the third. Clark back to pass. He throws. He's lobbing it out there. Bobbled and caught. I believe it is caught. Is that Guthrie out there?
Yeah, it's Liam Guthrie. Sorry, Jono's fighting the computer again. But
Guthrie down to the...
What a play by Liam Guthrie.
To the 6. So the 34 to the 6. Is that 28? 28-yard pass, I believe.
You're the math magician, buddy. I'll let you.
I didn't get further than algebra. 1st and goal, Bobcats. Handoff up the middle, breaks 1 tackle across the 5. I believe that was Stokes again. I'm not positive.
Yeah, Stokes on the carry. And as Stokes was on his way down, the defensive lineman was trying to rip ball, but Stokes was holding on to that thing tight.
Did he get? I think they're going to mark him down at the 5, so 1 yard. Skyview, Clark rolls out, throws, complete, touchdown Skyview from 5 yards out. He took the snap, rolled out to the left, and completes the pass for the touchdown.
Yeah, Jace Lillywhite with the touchdown reception from the tight end position there. It was a beautiful play fake by Jack Clark. He fakes that handoff and acts very nonchalant, like I don't got the ball, but then all of a sudden he rolls out over to his left and just throws an absolute perfect pass to Lillywhite that makes a hands catch for the touchdown to bring Brannick out to try to tie this thing up.
Jack Clark pulling a little bit of Dua Lipa there with the Houdini.
Is that a Dua Lipa song?
Yes. I know my pop culture.
You're like 60 years old, dude.
I listen to VFX.
That's a Dua Lipa
the extra
Houdini. I like it.
Extra point is good, and it is tied up on a 13-play drive, Rex. That could be our drive of the game by Young Toyota and Young Honda. For 100 years, delivering an exceptional customer service. Think Young, drive Young. It's tied at 14 with 6:01 here in the third quarter. A 13-play drive that started at their own 30. The Bobcats chewed up, let's see, 3 minutes. It was a 3-minute 48 drive, 13 plays, and it was the big 28-yard pass play that helped a couple 4th down plays as well for the Bobcats.
Well, that's how you answer it right there, John. Tie it up, 14-14. I still keep going back to that ball fake that Jack Clark threw there. That to me was a highlight of the game. That might be a bread and butter play of the game, the way that he faked that handoff and rolled out and just put that thing right in Lillywhite's hands. All right, so Brannick Jamison with the kickoff, and that thing is going to sail into the end zone for a touchback. So, okay, now we got to see, is Jetty Nielsen going to come back out? I assume he is. It just looked like a bloody nose, but we'll see what Salem Hills does at the quarterback position. They did bring in Ryder Hales on that last possession, but I expect to see Jetty back here. We'll see what they do. Yeah, it does look like Jetty's going to be coming back out. So here they go. Now can Salem Hills answer the call and answer back to the Bobcats of Skyview? Welcome back, John. Don't worry, I filled in for you.
Well, it's probably better. Handoff.
It wasn't.
Handoff on first down, and Skyview's got some life. A short gain on the rush for Salem Hills that time. So from their 20, we'll see. I think they gave him a couple yards.
I got to say, I think Keegan Mountcastle has one of the coolest last names we've had here at Skyview.
So 2nd down and 8. Salem Hills and Skyview all knotted up here in the third quarter, 14-14. Jetty Nielsen takes the snap. He's back to pass. The Bobcats get back there. Nielsen escapes, and then he's taken down. Jetty Nielsen, that senior presence, is he just he didn't panic. He saw the rush. Pocket collapsed, and he went up the middle.
And Jetty's down on the ground right now.
Oh.
He's got his leg up in the air. I'm hoping just a cramp. I mean, you never want to speculate, but trainers are out.
Well,
sliding the kids away. So
about a 6-yard gain for Nielsen. It'll be 3rd down and 2 when game time resumes with 5:06 left here in the third.
Yeah, he's getting right back up. So looks like Jetty's going to have to come off for a play after being injured on that. So I assume we're going to see the quarterback carousel continue with Ryder Hales, the junior, coming in on this next play as Jetty goes off to the sideline. Trying to get my headset situated here so I quit cutting out. Man, we are fighting our demons here.
All right.
I cannot get my headset to come in clear.
Okay, so big 3rd down and 2 here from the 28. Need to get to the 30 if you're Salem Hills. Back to pass. They let it rip. It's outside. It's just low and outside on the little hook pattern. The receiver was there right at the sticks, but it was just low and outside on the pass.
And that's the hard part when you're the backup quarterback. Starter gets hurt. You got to come in cold off the sideline and then try to throw a pass on 3rd down.
And that's kind of like how it happened last time for him. He ran out, and then he passed at the last second, and it was low too. So they look like they're lining up to punt. 4th down and 2 for Salem Hills from their own 28. 4:54 in the third, 14-14. Skyview, the returner is Cash Howell. He's back there a ways, and the punt's away. It's short. And it hit somebody. That might have hit. I don't know who it hit.
I don't know if it hit. I think it just dug and bounced back. It was very close to Jace Lillywhite, though. I think was the guy down there. But
well, you maybe saw it better than I did. You had the binoculars. They're going to say that it just hit the ground, like you said, and bounced back.
It's closer than you'd like it to be. I'll say that.
So basically, what you're saying is that's what you want your wedge to do with golfing.
Yes.
Because I can't do that. Definitely, I can't get it to spin back like that. But they did.
Yeah, that was a nice shot.
So Skyview's got a little momentum here from their own 42.
A little momentum and decent field position to start this possession.
4:45 here in the third. 14-14. Clark out on the field with 2 receivers to each side and a running back in the backfield. Turns around, he's going to fake. No, he does hand it off. Up the middle, nice move. He's still on his feet, fighting for the first down. He's got it!
Wow.
That's got to be a Stokes.
Oh, it was Xander Stokes all the way. And the way that he just fought, I mean, John, that's a 2-3 yard carry in most situations, but Xander is tough, compact, and just drove that pile.
11 yards. Well, actually, that can't be 11. That's got to be 13 for Stokes, and they're in Salem Hills territory. They turn around, hand off to Stokes again, and he churns forward for about 5. He was at the 47-yard line, got down to the 41, so 6 yards. Second down and 4. They hurry up to the line. They got the tight end, Lily White, in there. Fake the handoff. Clark's going to keep it, but he doesn't have the edge. He uses that speed, gets positive yardage, but it's a short gain. He kept that read option.
Yeah, and I think it was the right call because Xander was met immediately. So I think Jack made the right read. It was just good pursuit by Salem.
Clark, so 3rd and 2, Bobcats at the 39. 3:53 left in the third. Clark takes a snap. Going to turn around, handoff up the middle, and Stokes is met, but drives forward. He's going to be shy by about a yard. He needed 2. He got 1.
Brought down by number 3, Riker Van Sieverden. Gain of 1 on the play, brings up 4th down and 1.
4th and 1. Skyview lines up for it. 4th and 1 at the 38. Did they go with a hard count? They do, and they get him. He's offsides. They go with the hard count. I would say a staple of Skyview, but it doesn't matter who the coach is.
Absolutely a staple of Skyview football, that hard count. Always getting people on that one.
So offsides. Skyview gets the first down via the penalty. Fifth play of the drive here. Clark fakes the handoff. He rolls back. He throws it complete to the 30, 25, 20, 15. Still on his feet inside the 10. That's Lily White. Skyview sets up a little screen there. Gets down to the 9. Big pass play there.
Yeah, what a play by Jace Lillywhite. I almost kind of thought that bump tackle that he got there was going to keep him up, but he did end up falling down right at the end of that run, and look at this tempo.
24-yard pass play. First and goal at the 9. Turn around, handoff, Stokes. That's not Stokes, that's Bird.
Yep.
And he tried to find an opening, couldn't quite find one. Maybe gained a yard.
Now this tempo for stats, I mean, we're nowhere near keeping stats, but this tempo is going to be tough because I love the way they just sprint down the field and like, here you go, Dylan Bird, take this thing.
Second and goal from the 8. Bird gained 1. Clark's going to throw this time. He's got it! Oh, no. What a stick.
Wow.
He held onto the ball. Who's the receiver?
It's Cash Howell that catches
Cash
it.
Howell got pop-canned at the 1-yard line.
And then pops right up, though. I love that. I love that play by Cash. Lily White in the backfield with him.
Handoff up the middle. Stokes is in for the 1-yard plunge. Skyview takes the lead with 2:22. Wow, what a pop can by the defender of Salem Hills on that 7-yard pass play to Hal. It looked like he was going to waltz into the end zone, Rex, and he got drilled.
I honestly, John, I looked away because I thought, okay, touchdown, he's going in, because I'm trying to stay on top of this camera here, but man, what a stop by Salem. But then I love the comeback there with the tempo and just punch it in. Put Lily White in the backfield with Stokes, let him run behind him, and get in the end zone.
So on for the extra point. Hold is down. Kick is good by Jamison, and Skyview has their first lead of the game. 21-14 over Salem Hills with 2:22 remaining here in the third quarter. We'll take a break and be back right after this.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
If you're thinking of
Skyview leading 21-14. Here in the third, 2:22 remaining. Skyview, with back-to-back drives, have their first lead of the game. So they're kicking off to the north. And it is going to be returnable at the 1. Here comes Salem Hills out to the 10, the 15, and he's not going to get back to the 20. Great job, special teams by Bobcats there on the tackle.
Yeah, great tackle. Ammon Smith, the sophomore, on kickoff. That's how you work your way onto the defensive side of the ball, is going out there and making a huge tackle on special teams like that. Good play there by Ammon Smith.
So I think they got back to the 18. We'll see where they spot it. Yeah, the 18-yard line. 2:16 here in the third quarter. Skyview's got their first lead, 21-14. So we'll see if Jetty Nilsson comes back out. Like Rex was saying, he's shoving tissues up his nose. Maybe he had a bloody nose there at one point.
And then the last play, it looks like a leg injury, but he is back.
Okay, so he's under center, I formation. Turn around, Jetty hands it off up the middle. Skyview's there and snows him under.
Yeah, that defensive line just fired right off the ball. It was a combination of Preston Smith and Satili Palmer, who are the defensive leaders of that line, and both of them tag team for that tackle on the play.
Well, I'll tell you what, Rex. Cam Johnson's made some adjustments.
Oh, absolutely. This is a different team coming out of half. I mean, obviously by not having any points, but they just look better defensively.
So a 1-yard loss at 2nd down and 11. Nilsson goes back into shotgun. Couple of receivers to each side, running back in the backfield. Back to pass. He throws. It's high. It's tipped up in the air, but no one's there for Skyview. As it went off the receiver's hands, it was high, and it just bounced clear up in the air, but nobody there to do anything with it. So
yeah, Jace Lillywhite was in coverage there, and he was definitely thinking, hit before ball, but man, if he could have got his head up a little bit there, maybe he's got a chance. Great coverage by Jace, though. I mean, he's already got a pick today. You know he's got to be hungry for another.
3rd down and 11. 1:31 here in the third. Skyview leading 21-14. Nilsson in the shotgun. 3 receivers out to the left now. Skyview shifted on the D-line. The pass over the middle. Caught. Great catch in traffic. Up to the 32, a good pass of 15 yards. Oh, they marked it back, so 14 yards for the first down on that pass play.
And there was a separation there, John. That was very close. I mean, Cash Howell is within a step of that receiver, but Jetty just throws a great ball right in the middle of the field there.
So from the 31, their own 31, 1:04, clock running here in the third. 21-14 Skyview, Salem Hills ball. 2 receivers to each side. Nilsson in shotgun. He's going to take the snap, back to pass. He throws. Oh, nearly picked off. It's up in the air. What a job by the defender that time as he shot inside.
Max Castillo.
Hey, Max Castillo's had a heck of a ball game tonight because he blocked that field goal.
He did, yeah.
On the first possession. About had himself a pick there. Max got some playing time last year. I don't remember him being out there a ton.
Yeah, he definitely saw the field, but man, he's taking that starting job and running with it.
Yeah, doing a terrific job. 53 seconds here in the quarter, 21-14. And now a timeout from the sideline, I believe. Well, no,
they're making Alex Dickey come off the field.
I'll tell you what, I have never seen this many stoppages of play for. I know it's a point of emphasis. I was told by another official.
Okay.
Is that they're trying to with like.
Well, Alex keeps putting his hands up and like saying like, why am I off the field?
So it's 2nd and 10 from the 31. Back to passes Nilsson. He throws complete and taken down short of the first down. Are they going to give him the 40? I believe they are. So 9 yards on that pass play. So it'll bring up a 3rd and short from the 40. The ball's just. The tip of that ball is right on the 40. They need to get to the 41 for a first down. Clock running at 27 seconds. Under 20 seconds, 3rd down and 1. Nilsson's going to take it. He's going to roll out with it. He throws. It's complete. And he fights for the first down. Oh. Up to the 43.
Man, the way that Tate Allred fought for that first down was pretty impressive because Skylar Murdoch met him there at the point of the reception, but he fought through it to move the chains.
So at the end of the third quarter, that's going to do it. Skyview with the lead, 21-14 as they switch sides. It'll be 1st and 10 when we come back with Salem Hills ball at their own 43.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
If you're thinking about getting a vasectomy, the healthcare teams at Franklin County Medical Center in Preston are ready. Talk to the experts at Franklin County Medical Center in Preston about your vasectomy. Quick appointments are available. Start by visiting
Welcome back to Skyview High School. Fourth quarter. Start of the fourth quarter, 21-14 Skyview leads. They got their first lead on a 1-yard TD run by Stokes with 2:22 left in the third. That was their first lead of the game, and they're on defense now. Salem Hills ball, 1st and 10 at the 43, their own 43, and they're going right to left towards the north. They've got two receivers right, two to the left. Nelson in shotgun. Takes the snap, he throws, it is complete across the 50 and some big yardage.
Beach, push that HDMI.
So 13-yard pass play for the first. 8th play of the drive coming up. Start of the fourth quarter here. 11:30 left in the game. 21-14. Skyview leading. Two receivers to each side. Nilsson in shotgun. Takes the snap on 1st and 10. Looking, he throws. He gets popped as he threw. Holy cow, did he take a shot right to the sternum
And
there.
and
he is down.
That is not who you want to take a shot from. That was Satili Palmer untouched coming up the middle, laying a pop there on Jetty.
Yeah, and that made sure that the ball was outside as Nilsson got up, but I bet he was trying to get some air in those lungs because he got drilled. But he got back up. He's a gamer. We know that. Jetty Nilsson is a good quarterback that's got a lot of snaps under his belt. Three receivers to the right, one to the left on 2nd and 10. They're at the 43 of Skyview. Back to pass. Nilsson lets it go. Complete! Jumping up and catching it near the 32-yard line, 31-yard line. We'll give him 12 for the first. 12-yard pass play. That was to number 81, which isn't there, but...
Yeah, what's with that giving us a roster? Directly from Salem Hills, we get a roster, and it's missing multiple starters.
So from the 31 of Skyview, 21-14, Skyview with the lead. 10:45 left in the game. Coach Eric Alder, his first year at Skyview. Two receivers to each side. At the 31 of Skyview, they lead by 7. Salem Hills has it. Blitz up the middle. Nilsson stays in the pocket. He lets it fly for the end zone. It is picked off! Picked off in the end zone. Is that
Cash Howell?
Cash Howell with the pick. Lily White had the one earlier, so Skyview has 2 interceptions. That one saved a touchdown.
That almost looked like Cash was the intended receiver on that, the way he caught that thing over his shoulder. Beautiful catch by Cash Howell. And, man, as he pumped on the sideline. Happy with that play. Big time play.
I think Cash should be jacked up because he read that play. He saw where the ball was going to go, and he saw the receiver coming. He just said, hey, do you know what? I'm just going to bust to where I think the ball's going to end up, and it did go exactly where he thought it was.
Yeah, he essentially ran the route for the receiver and able to go up and make the play.
So with 10:25, Skyview leads 21-14. They start at their own 20, and another stoppage of play, and another player comes off the field.
Do you get like a salary increase for every time you enforce a point of emphasis?
I don't know for equipment. I mean,
I don't know what it
I don't know
is.
what it is. Like maybe their pants aren't by their knee pads. I don't know. But on first down, Skyview hands it off to Xander Stokes. Nothing there that time. They're going to give him a yard. Then he was pushed back. But
I think Liam Guthrie saw what I saw too. A tackle up around the head area there by Xander, and Liam's like, "Come on now, throw the flag." But
2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line. Clock running at 10 minutes to play in the game. Skyview leading by 7, 21-14. Xander Stokes goes out of the backfield. Clark back to pass. He's going to lob it up there to Guthrie. Incomplete, a little bit too far, as it's pretty decent coverage out there by Kilpatrick, and then the safety came over at the end.
Yeah, Higginson came over at the end there to help out, but I like the ball by Clark. I feel like he threw it to where only Liam might have had a chance on it. It surely wasn't going to get picked in bounds, though.
So 3rd and 9 for the Bobcats here. Clock stopped with 9:52. Skyview leading 21-14. Going left to right on the radio dial. Two receivers to each side. Stokes goes out of the backfield. Clark, he throws, and on the post pattern, incomplete, way over the head of the receiver. So incomplete. It will be 4th down. Bobcats, after the interception, go 3 and out, Rex.
Yeah, and that was the story after the last interception that Jace Lillywhite had was you make the turnover, but then you don't get anything out of it. So, I mean, at least you stop their drive, but it would be nice to be able to take turnovers and turn them into points.
So it's 4th down. Jamison, 4th down and 9 Bobcats at their own 21. Jamison will be kicking off from his, punting from his own 7. This is where he's standing. And the returner for Salem Hills is standing at about the 45, his own 45. Jamison doesn't have any rush in his face. He punts it away. It's a low-line drive. They're going to get a return to the 45, the 50, to the 45 of Skyview, and down by the 40, still turning his feet across the 40, and finally there's the whistles as he's tackled at the 38. A return of about 20 yards. Good return.
Yeah, it was, and it was a little bit of poor tackling, honestly, at the start because he was able to just kind of break through, but Dean Phillips ends up coming in there and finishing things off.
Nice to see Dean out there.
Yeah, it is.
He just was cleared to play around, from what I heard, I think it was June 1st. He's still trying to get in shape there, into football shape. But it's nice to see Dean out there playing. So with 9:35 left in the game, Skyview leading 21-14, but Jetty Nilsson has some good field position for the Skyhawks. Back to pass. He throws on a slant. It is
dropped.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
I couldn't tell. Sorry.
Yeah, my gosh. It was confusing, but the reason why is because the ball popped out so far away from the receiver.
So second down and 10. Nilsson back to pass again. He throws over the middle. It's picked off. Is that Lillywhite again to the 30?
Lillywhite again.
To the 35, 40, 45. Back to midfield. The 3rd interception by this Skyview defense, and Lillywhite's 2nd.
Man, that Skyview defense is up and running week 1 here. What a play by Jace Lillywhite. He did such a good job of just hanging out kind of in the middle of the field. He almost kind of baited the throw a little bit, it looked like to me. Steps right in that passing lane, takes that thing, and then has a nice return to go on top of it. That's the cherry on top of the sundae. Great play by Jace Lillywhite.
That's the 2nd time that he's just dropped back like you described, Rex, and that's how his picks have come, because obviously Nilsson's not seeing it, and then he drops back and he picks it off. Jace Lillywhite going for our player of the game. So it's 1st and 10 from their own 49. They lead 21-14, 9:20 left. Turnaround handoff. There's Stokes. He busts it to the 40, into the 35-yard line. What a run by Xander Stokes, as there wasn't anything inside. He bounced it outside, and a big gain for Stokes.
Yeah, big run there by Stokes, and a big shout out to Preston Smith, who was able to open things up there on the right side of the line.
14-yard rush. Handoff to Stokes up the middle this time. He's taken down, but he got positive yardage on 1st and 10. From the 37, we're going to give him.
Stokes getting a much-needed break after that, too.
So 4 yards for the Bobcats there. 8:40 left, 21-14 Skyview. 33-yard line of Salem Hills. Fake the handoff. The throw by Clark to Guthrie, and it's caught.
What a catch.
Of course it's caught by Guthrie. If it hits his hands, I'm telling you, Rex, he will not drop it. Down to the 14-yard line. Guthrie, and I'll continue to kill it. He has got the best hands in the, I'm going to say the state now. I always said region, now the state.
That play was so ridiculous, and I'm wishing we would have got that on CashDailyDaily.com. I'm trying to get the camera back up and running, but man, what a play.
23 yards to Guthrie. Clark fakes it. Now he's going to run. He tucks it. He's down to the 10. And the flag comes out late, but he's popped out of bounds at around the 6. From the 14. Guthrie has had a good game as well. So let's see what the flag is. It's downfield, Rex. The line of scrimmage was the 14. It's clear down. The flag is sitting at about the 7. And I think that Clark was bounced out of bounds at the 6. Holding on the Bobcats downfield, though. And it is a spot foul if it's past the line of scrimmage. So from the 7, it should take it back to the 17. Because it's a spot foul. So it will only be a loss of technically 3 yards from the line of scrimmage, even though it's that 10-yard penalty. So it brings up 1st and 13 from the 17, because it's not a loss of down. 8:23 remaining. Shotgun, turnaround, handoff to Stokes. Big hole, he's on his feet. 10, spin at the 5, and pushed back. What a move by Stokes. He found the hole, then he pushed the circle button, went into the spin cycle, and then he was taken down at the 6 from the 17. He got 11. 2nd and 3 for Stokes. Shotgun. Ball, believe it's at the 7-yard line, I believe. 7:45. They send a man in motion. Handoff to Stokes up the middle. He's got the first down and more. He's into the end zone, I believe. Did they give it to him? Yes. From 7 yards out, a touchdown by Stokes. And Skyview extends the lead 27-14. What a run by Stokes. So 27-14 with 7:41 left. And they cash in on that interception by Lily White, his second of the game. They finally cash in, Rex, after a turnover.
Yeah.
Snap back, hold is good, and Jameson's kick is good. So with 7:41 left in the game, Skyview extends the lead 28-14 over Salem Hills. We'll take a break and be back right after this.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
If you're thinking about getting a vasectomy, the healthcare teams at Franklin County Medical Center in Preston are ready. Talk to the experts at Franklin County Medical Center in Preston about your vasectomy. Quick appointments are available. Start by visiting fcmc.org today.
28-14 Skyview with 7:41. Jamison gets the kick away. It's going to be returnable at the 1. Here comes Salem Hills to the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, and he gets across the 20 and then pushed back by a whole host of Bobcats. Lots of whistles and a flag is out there at the 27-yard line. It's about 8 yards downfield from where the returner was coming. We'll see what the play is. Usually that's holding on the return team, and it is a hold. So Salem Hills will have to back up, down 2 touchdowns, 7:32 remaining in the game. So defensively, Cam Johnson, it was a little shaky.
Yeah.
But he's got his defense going, and really the offense, they've sustained drives. It's either 3 and out or a sustained drive. That's what I've seen.
And I feel like they've been riding the back of Xander Stokes. They just turn around, hand it off to him, go a little tempo, throw when they have to, and it's been working.
So their own 13, 7:32 left. Nilsson back out there. He's back to pass, looking. Now he's going to run. He's found a big hole up the middle. Still on his feet. Makes a great move to the 25, 30, 35. Reverses field to the 40, 45, 50. What a run, Jetty Nilsson. For as many hits as he's taken, and we're talking big hits,
Yeah.
that's a big-time play by the senior to get to midfield on that run.
Yeah, Lillywhite comes up limping on the play, but he just threw an absolute juke on Mason Marchant. Mason had him in space, but Jetty he's played enough varsity football that he knew just the right angle to get on there and get away from Marchant on the play.
26-yard rush on that play. 2 receivers to each side for Nilsson on 1st and 10 at the 49, their own 49. Back to pass. Looking, he throws over the middle, complete. First down in Skyview territory. The ball comes loose, but he gets it back. I think he was down anyways, but he gets across to the 39. So 11, 12 yards on that pass play. So back-to-back first downs. And the last thing you want to do is give up a quick score.
Yeah, exactly. If they want to go on a long, 4 or 5 minute drive, that's one thing. But man, they're moving kind of quick here. Is Salem?
So they're at the Skyview 39. Clock running at 6:31 left in the game. Skyview leads 28-14. Nilsson, 3 receivers bunched up on the left side. Nilsson back to pass. He's going to throw. He's got a man out there. Ooh, he overthrew him and near picked off. That was Castillo. Nope, not
Dickey.
Castillo. Dickey that time.
Yeah, if that's a better throw, I think Dickey might even make a play on that because he closed on it quickly there.
Yeah, they had the trips bunch formation there on the left side. Clock will stop with 6:21 after the incompletion. So fourth play of the drive coming up at the 39-yard line of Skyview. 2nd and 10 for the Skyhawks. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Running back in the backfield with Nilsson. He turns around, passes it out to the running back out of the backfield. Nice play up the field. Fusselman and a huge hit. Great contact by the defender, and he gets up, and there's got to, we can't see it. Looks like words are exchanged by both players. That's a good enough hit to warrant it.
And they both brought it there. That was Dickey and Fusselman, and yeah, just big impact on the sideline. I think Dickey kind of was on the losing end of it, but I love that he popped right back up and was just like, yep, that's what we do right there.
So a 13-yard pass play for the first. 26-yard line. It's 1st and 10 Skyhawks. Back to pass. Blitz is on. They set up the screen. It's complete. Sheds a tackler. He's still on his feet. Breaks some tackles. Is that Allred down to the 15?
Yeah. Yep. Tate Allred.
Yeah.
Long running back that actually has a little bit of speed to him when he's in space.
Kind of like Dean Phillips, actually.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. How we saw Dean last year. Kind of a similar build and a similar skill set.
9-yard pass play. So 3 receivers to the right, 2nd and 1 for Salem Hills. He's going to roll out. Nilsson does to the right side. He throws, just outside the diving arms of the receiver. Incomplete. This will stop 14 Skyview. Skyview's D's got to ratchet it up here. Try to keep him out of the end zone.
Yeah, time to bend but not break.
17-yard line of Skyview, and it's 3rd and 1. So 2 receivers to each side, running back there with Nilsson. That's Allred. On his left hip, Nilsson calls for the snap. He's back to pass. The rush is on, and he breaks free up the middle. He's going to go 10-5, touchdown! He was tripped up at the 3, but Jetty Nilsson will not be denied. Touchdown, Skyhawks with 5:11.
That's a hard run from your quarterback. There is a Salem Hills Skyhawk down. Looks like an offensive lineman on the play, but man, what a good hard run there by Jetty Nelson to go and punch that thing in. And it was a fairly quick drive too, John. There's still 5:11 in this game.
Yeah, it only took a couple minutes off the clock. Let's see. Yeah, that drive, 2 minutes and 21 seconds. Skyview leading 28-20 pending the extra point. As the lineman is walking off, which is good to see. He's walking off a little bit of a limp, but at least it's on his own power.
Yeah.
You know, the trainers are next to him, talking to him to see what happened, but at least they're not helping him off. That's good to see. You would hate to see an injury in the first game. We do have a final. We'll keep it here after this extra point to get you some score updates, but we do have a final in the Mountain Crest Hurricane game. So waiting for the extra point. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is on the way, and it is good. So with 5:11, it's 28-21 Skyview. And this final score brought to you by Les Olson IT. What can a business technology partner do for you? All the office products you need and a great service team. Learn more at lsolson.com. Mountain Crest goes down to Hurricane and defeats Hurricane 35-20. And there's 32 new coaches, Rex.
Right.
In the state this season. One of them is at Hurricane. I don't remember his name, but the Hurricane coach this season in his first year actually left 1A Duchesne. He had been at Duchesne forever, and he made the jump to Hurricane.
Jumped up to some 4A football, huh?
Yeah, 27-0 final. Green Canyon. Not a surprise over Hillcrest, right? Yeah, it's Hillcrest. Hillcrest is not a program that's...
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's Hunter. Excuse me. Hunter's worse
Logan's
than Hillcrest.
playing Hillcrest.
Hunter and Hillcrest would be a good game. 28-21 Skyview. 5:11 left here as Salem Hills will be kicking off to the Bobcats. The kick is away. It's a line drive. It will be returnable from about the 2.
That's Cash.
Cash Howell returns, trying to find a seam. He does! He's outside to the 25, the 30, cuts back inside, and now he's spun around and taken down, but he got across the 30. A good return there. I don't see any flags. So Skyview will take over, but a good return. It looked like there was a little more room, but then he had to cut it back inside.
Yeah, that's exactly it, John. Cash had a seam, but that seam closed up fairly quickly, and like you said, he had to cut it back up towards the middle, and that gave the defense a chance to catch up to him.
Oh, goodness. My papers are way behind. Skyview from their own 33. Clark turns around, he fakes it, now he's got to run as it's kind of broken play. Just needs to throw it, and he does. Incomplete. Good job by Clark to get rid of that and not lose yardage.
Yep,
that's a smart play.
That is such a heads-up play, and that's something that I love to see in a high school quarterback is knowing when the play is dead and just throwing the thing away to not take a loss.
So 4:53 remaining, 28-21 Skyview. Looked like a play-action pass. I don't know if it was broken. Do you think it was?
I think he was supposed to roll out to the far sideline, but the defense was pursuing from that side, so he had to come back our direction.
Okay, clock stopped. 28-21 Skyview. They're back at their own 33. They lead. Turnaround handoff to Stokes. He's up the middle and pushed back. No, now it's the pile's going forward, and there's the whistle. So a good push by Stokes in that line because it looked like he was going to get stopped for not a long gain, and then next thing we know, he's 5 yards up the field.
Well, and I was trying to see who was pushing Xander Stokes, and then he popped up out of a pile of 5 Skyhawks, and it was just him.
So 3rd and 5 for the Bobcats as Clark looks over to the sideline. 4:20 clock running. Skyview leads 28-21. You don't want to go 3 and out. And now Well, a stoppage in play. Don't tell me it's another uniform check.
Well, I thought the way they were sending 6 over, they were doing it. But
did they call a timeout? Someone must have called a timeout because both teams are going to, okay, Salem Hills does, and both teams 4-14. Do we have any more finals?
That's what I was just trying to pull my phone out for. It doesn't look like we've had anything else go final other than the Green Canyon game and the Mountain Crest game, both those region teams that were victorious in their games.
So 28-21 Skyview with 4:14. On our post-game show, we might go through just a recap of the game, but I already told the athletic director to talk to Coach Alder and just tell him don't worry to come up because we've just had so many issues with
so many technical difficulties today.
So we'll just keep it here and have a short pre or post game.
Well, the good thing is we've been up and running for a little while now, and we're looking okay. But for the latest news about what's going on in your community is found on Cache Valley Daily, including photo galleries and replays of local sports. This we got a score update: Bear River 30, Cedar Valley 36.
Thanks for that update. All right, so 3rd down for the Bobcats and 5. Clark, the blitz is on. He's got to roll out. He's still rolling. He throws. Incomplete. Nothing there as the rush got back. Oh, there's a flag down.
Well, Stokes was wanting a flag, but there's one in the middle of the field.
Well, now, is it a lineman downfield? Yeah, that's what it looks like. He hit his head. Yeah, so they'll probably decline that if they can. I think they will. That's what I think it is an ineligible receiver downfield.
Yeah, it is.
So on the incompletion, I think the referee's going over to talk to the coaching staff, but you'll decline that.
Yeah, I think you do.
With 4:07 left in the game, you want the ball back.
Absolutely.
You don't want to give the Bobcats another opportunity.
Well, and especially where you just drove down the field fairly quickly and punched it in for 6. You want another chance to do that again.
Well, let's see what they do. I think they'll decline it, but that's, yep. Okay, so it's declined, so it'll just be incomplete. Bring up 4th down. So Skyview, you didn't want to go 3 and out, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't afford that, but now the defense has got to go out there and do what they've been doing for the most part all night.
So Salem Hills has 2 timeouts, Skyview with 3, 4:07 left in the game, 28-21 Skyview leads, but 4th and 5 from their own 37, 38-yard line. Snap back, no rush at all. Jamison kicks it. And oh, what a punt! As he kicked it away from the receiver, and then it takes a great bounce and goes straight out to the right. It's going to be right at the 15. A fantastic punt from his own 38-yard line.
Yeah, that's big time. That gives the defense a little room to bend now by flipping the field position. And see if they're able to come up. We got exactly 4 minutes left in this game. Don't go anywhere if you're listening in your car on 106.9 FM, 1390 AM, The Fan. This should be an exciting conclusion to this one, John.
Well, you've got the senior quarterback, Nilsson. Can he lead the Skyhawks to a comeback here? Themselves down 14. Now it's only 7, 28-21 from their own 15, 1st and 10. Nilsson in shotgun, got bunch receivers to the right. He's still looking. He throws deep. He's got a man out there. Knocked away. Incomplete. Is that Dickey?
Yeah, Dickey comes up with the play there for Skyview. A lot of hand fighting again. I've said that multiple times, but Peyton Higginson going down that far sideline, him and Dickey going at it, and Dickey ends up jumping a little higher and knocking the ball down.
Yeah, lots of contact, but the one thing that I can say, even though I disagree with them, tonight, a lot of the time, they've been consistent, the officials.
Yeah, they've missed them both ways, I
think, oh, yeah, definitely missed it. So 3 receivers to the right. They're on the left hash. 1 to the left. Running back in the backfield with Nilsson on 2nd and 10 from his own 15. Back to pass. Now the pocket breaks down. He's going to run, and he's tripped up and comes tumbling down. I think
that's a big-time play by Tyson Bradley because he's slipping on the play, John, and he got just enough of Jetty Nelson's legs to bring him down, to bring up a third and long here.
Yeah, they only gave Nilsson 2. So 3rd from their 17, 3rd and 8, the Bobcat crowd, the students making some noise out there. 3:20, clock running, Skyview leading 28-21. 3rd and 8 for the Skyhawks from their own 17. 2 receivers each side. Nielsen lifts his leg. Waiting for the snap. Clock still running at 3:05. Now Nielsen lifts the leg, man in motion. Now he's gonna throw. He's back, throws over the middle, complete, and tackled shy of the first down. Great open field tackle that time. That was
Skylar
Murdoch.
Murdoch, yeah, wow, what a play by Skylar Murdoch. And that's Higginson, I believe, that caught that, and that's not an easy guy to bring down in space. He's a big, tall, strong sophomore, but big play there by Skylar Murdoch, the senior defensive back.
4th down and 2, clock running at 2:30. 28-21 Skyview. Two receivers to each side. Nielsen sends a man in motion across the formation. Now he's back to pass. He's looking. Nielsen is sacked! On 4th down, he's sacked! Skyview's defense comes up big. A loss of 7-8 yards.
Well, there you go. Cam Johnson's defense does it again. They come up with a big stop there and give Skyview the ball back.
What a play by the Bobcats. So Skyview will take over at the 16 of Salem Hills with a 7-point lead. 2:12 left in the game. Skyview leading by 7. 2 timeouts still for Salem Hills. 2 receivers to each side. They hand off to Stokes up the middle. Breaks free. They're yanking at the ball. He's just going backwards. Stokes was inside the 10. He gained 9 yards.
Yeah, running. Well, how would you explain that? Spun
He ran
backwards, but running forward, I guess, because he's progressing the ball, but he's got his back to there.
Here's what it is. 4 yards for Stokes forward, 5 yards backpedaling.
There you go. I'll take that.
Put him at corner, Cam. Just kidding. 1:42 left to play. Skyview's going to huddle up. That might be one of the first huddles you'll see the Bobcats do all season. Actually, they mark it back a yard, so 8 yards for Stokes. Ball is at the 8.
Oh, my goodness.
2nd and 2. Skyview turns around, handoff. Stokes is met, but he's going to drive forward for the first. Stops the clock, and that's going to be 1st and goal. Did he get to the 5? I think they might add some time back on 3 for the first. So we do have another final. Cedar Valley 36, Bear River 30. That's a final at Cedar Valley.
Sorry, John, fighting computer, so you're going to be a little bit alone here for a moment. Try to fight these technical difficulties.
So Skyview looks to go to 1-0 on the season. 1:16 left, Salem Hills with one more timeout. 28-21 Skyview.
Might be having an HDMI connection issue with our camera. Let's see.
So 2nd down, there's the whistle to start play. So with 1:16 to play, they've got 2 running backs on the hip. They fumble it. They tried to do victory formation, but they fumble it. Clark got the snap, but they just hit him and fell to the ground. Luckily, Skyview was able to jump on it.
Yeah, I don't know if Clark wasn't expecting that, but luckily Chance Wilson was just standing right there and able to dive right on the ball. I mean, that could have been disastrous for Skyview.
Yeah, Skyview dodges a bullet. Salem Hills uses their last time out. So a loss on the play of a couple.
By the Skyhawks, this is their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
So 1:06 to play. Again, Skyview will be on the road next week at Morgan.
Yeah, a little road game trip for Skyview. They got Morgan, who they were able to beat last year, and then Spanish Fork. We'll be going down to Spanish Fork for that game. Be able to listen to that on 106.9 FM, 1390 AM, The Fan, and hopefully we'll be video streaming that game a little cleaner than this one's turned out. But
so Morgan, that game is actually on next Thursday, August 22nd. We weren't able to, Morgan was giving us some trouble, kind of like Cedar Valley did, so we weren't able to broadcast that game. So at Morgan next week, Skyview will be there next Thursday, and then on the road August 30th, the following Friday at Spanish Fork, Rex and I will be down there. And then September 6th, Skyview will be back home to start region play versus Logan and Mountain Crest. They'll be at home 2 weeks in a row, September 6th and September 13th, the Bobcats will, as they start with Logan and then Mountain Crest. So Skyview in victory formation, no timeouts left for the Skyhawks, 28-21 Skyview. Let's see if they can get a clean snap this time, as Clark has 3 people back there, 2 on his hip. He takes it and he's down in the ball. So the clock will run, no more timeouts. They'll have to snap it one more time, and then Skyview will be victorious.
Well, John, we saw highs in this game. We saw lows in this game. I'm impressed by the defense. Jace Lillywhite got 2 picks, but I guess maybe I'm surprised by the picks, but I'm not surprised by his level of play. We saw a lot out of Jace Lillywhite last year, and I think he did a really good job today kind of baiting Jetty Nielsen into making some errant throws in the middle of the field. Cash Howell had one heck of a game today as well.
Well, Alex Dickey did too.
Yeah, I mean, defensively just stout.
So another snap and a down by Clark, and Stokes gives the ball to the official after Clark gave it to Stokes, and it's over. The clock will continue to run at 10 seconds, but Skyview, it wasn't clean, Rex, but there's a lot of positives in their first game under Coach Eric Alder. 28-21 is the final.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be anybody's first game, John. I think you could say the same for Salem. They looked good at times. They looked bad at times. They moved the ball down the field against Skyview, but then they also had 3 interceptions that they threw too. So you don't want to see your senior quarterback throwing 3 interceptions, but if he's going to do it, week 1's a good time to get it out of his system.
So Skyview, they had won 9 straight season opening games. Make that 10 as they get the victory tonight. 28-21. We'll take a break and be back right after this.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
If you're thinking about getting a vasectomy, the healthcare teams at Franklin County Medical Center in Preston are ready. Talk to the experts at Franklin County Medical Center in Preston about your vasectomy. Quick appointments are available. Start by visiting fcmc.org today.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
If RPMs raise your BPMs, then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC, online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Good news for all school teachers and students. Logan Cash Rich Credit Union is offering ultra-low interest rates on auto loans and more. Plus, they pay school students for good grades. Inquire at Logan Cash Rich Credit Union. Member-focused, goal-driven.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
Your Cache and Box Elder County McDonald's take pride in being part of our community. Your local McDonald's is hiring with flexible hours, tuition reimbursement, and great pay. Start your career today. Apply at careers.mcdonalds.com. McDonald's is an equal opportunity employer committed to a diverse and inclusive workforce.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Old Gristmill on South Main Logan, 4th North Logan, and now Smithfield offer Cache Valley that famous lunch special and natural bread baked the right way. Get your made-to-order lunch or baked goods at Cache Valley's Best of Northern Utah gold-winning bakery. The Old Gristmill, here for you.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
If you're thinking about getting a vasectomy, the healthcare teams at Franklin County Medical Center in Preston are ready. Talk to the experts at Franklin County Medical Center in Preston about your vasectomy. Quick appointments are available. Start by visiting fcmc.org today.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
RPMs raise your BPMs, then get up and go. Go turn some heads. Go turn a wrench. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
Welcome back to Skyview. The Skyview students excited for the victory as they do the school song, and they're cheering in the middle there as the Bobcats are victorious 28-21 over Salem Hills. What a great game we saw here in Smithfield as Skyview went 3 and out to start the game, and you kind of think to yourself, Rex, that you know what, this is going to be a long season. Skyview can't go 3 and out like that. You know there's a lot of football, but then Salem Hills gets the ball at their own 27 with 11 minutes to go. They go the length of the field, had a 36-yard pass play to Higginson, and they get down on a 13-play drive. They try a 30-yard field goal. Max Castillo comes off the edge, blocks that field goal, and Skyview gets the ball back. They ran an 8-play drive, but they had a huge loss on 4th down, didn't get the first down. Salem Hills gets the ball back. They score and go up 7-0 with 2:27 in the first quarter. Skyview on the next possession, though, they had a 13-yard pass to Guthrie, then a 24-yard pass to Guthrie, then a 37-yard TD Guthrie after a Stokes run, and Skyview back got on the scoreboard and tied it up 7-7 with 24 seconds left in the first quarter. But Salem Hills got the ball back, had a nice drive there of 7 plays that started at their own 20, got a 3-yard TD rush, and they were into the end zone in the second quarter with 9:08 left. 14-7, they took the lead. Skyview went 3 and out. Then Salem Hills went 9 plays, but it was a sack by Bradley that caused the Salem Hills to punt. Next possession for the Bobcats, they had a punt. Salem Hills with the ball. They had an 11-yard pass play, a 13-yard pass play for first downs. Then they threw the pass a few plays later, and it was the first interception for Jace Lillywhite with 59 seconds in the first half. So Skyview had a punt, and then that Salem Hills just said it was good enough. They took the lead into halftime, 14-7. Second half was a completely different story for the Bobcat defense. They forced a 3-and-out, and then on the next possession, a 13-play drive that covered 70 yards for the Bobcats, and a 5-yard TD pass from Jack Clark to Jace Lillywhite to tie the score 14-14 with 6 minutes to go. And then another 3-and-out for Salem Hills. Skyview on the next possession had some momentum from their own 42. They just went to Stokes, and Stokes had some good runs in there. They had a big pass play to Lillywhite for 24, 7-yard pass to Cash Howell, and then a 1-yard TD plunge by Stokes, and Skyview had their first lead of the game, 21-14, with 2:22 left in the third quarter. And then Salem Hills on the next possession. It was a Cash Howell interception. Skyview couldn't convert on that one. On the next possession for Salem Hills again, Jetty Nilsson on the second play of this drive threw an interception back to Jace Lillywhite with 9:20 left in the game, and the Bobcats gave Jace Lillywhite, he had a touchdown, 2 interceptions, and then Skyview had a 7-yard rushed TD by Stokes to give the Bobcats a 28-14 lead with 7:40 left. But then a couple minutes later, it was a 17-yard TD rush by Nilsson. Skyview's lead was cut 28-21. Skyview had to punt it away on a 3-and-out. Salem Hills had it, but on a 4th down play, it was an 8-yard sack on 4th down by the Bobcats, by 2 or 3 Bobcats with 2:12 left, and then Skyview just ran the clock out, and they get the victory 28-21 to start the season 1-0 under this Eric Alder era. So the Bobcats get the victory 28-21. Our player of the game, Rex, as we don't have complete stats, but I mean, it's hard to decide who will get the player of the game.
It is. I mean, we were talking when we were at our last commercial break, John. We had Xander Stokes that really carried the offense. We had Liam Guthrie that made a couple huge catches. Offense is always more flashy than defense, but then you got Jace Lillywhite that had 2 picks. You got Alex Dickey that was breaking up everything in his area. Cash Howell making plays all over the field too. So, I mean, we kind of went back and forth on who to pick for our player of the game, and right now we're kind of leaning towards Jace Lillywhite.
I think I'm going to go with Jace Lillywhite. 2 interceptions, and he had the touchdown catch as well.
Hey, there you go.
So,
there's the cherry on top. I think we're good to go with that.
So the player of the game will be Jace Lillywhite. We got to come up with a old gristmill bread and butter play of the game. I think that we better go with that Max Castillo blocked 30-yard field goal.
Yeah.
That will be in the first quarter with 6:34 left in the game. So if you listen to the Full Court Press on 106.9 FM, the old gristmill bread and butter play of the game, call in when Eric France and Jason Walker ask for it. If you can name the old gristmill bread and butter play of the game, which will be Max Castillo's blocked 30. He blocked the 30-yard field goal with 6:34 in the first quarter. I think you can win some prizes from the old gristmill and from 106.9 The Fan. So we're going to just call it a night. Just so everyone is fully aware, Coach Alder was set to come up. We told him not to. He was going to be gracious with his time and come up as he always would do. But we just told him, hey, we've had some problems up here in the booth. Let's just call it a night. And again, our next broadcast will be in 2 weeks at Spanish Fork. Skyview's next game will be at Morgan as they defeated Crimson Cliffs. Want to thank BJ Butters, who was doing a great job on the camera when he was able to. And again, Kat she did a great job trying to help us through our problems. And from what we're hearing is even upstairs, the internet was a problem upstairs for the press box altogether. So it's just one of those nights. We apologize. But again, Skyview gets the victory, 28-21. Want to thank everyone that's made it possible tonight, all our sponsors. And again, Have a great night. We'll be back on the air again on August 30th at Spanish Fork. Again, Skyview plays next week, next Thursday, August 22nd at Morgan. You'll be able to catch that game. That game's actually on KJazz, and that's why Morgan won't let us come broadcast down there. So anyways, that will do it for us tonight. Have a great night, everybody. Skyview victorious 28-21. Good night.
This has been a presentation of Region 11 Spring Sports on 107.7 FM and CacheValleyDaily.com. This broadcast of Region 11 Sports has been brought to you by Cache Valley Daily and the Cache Valley Media Group, covering the Skyview Bobcats, Green Canyon Wolves, Logan Grizzlies, Bear River Bears, Ridgeline Riverhawks, and Mountain Crest Mustangs. Watch replays of previous games on CacheValleyDaily.com.